I've strived for, not only my own happiness, but to bring joy to the people around me. In life, to be happy is a choice. Your outlook on life has to do with a great deal of your level of happiness. Your happiness needs to be controlled by you, and only you. It is a skill you can build up in life, just like anything else. Everyone wants to be happy, and a large number of people say they want to be happier, or they don't know how to find happiness. I feel like happiness in high school is a big concern. People are going through tough times and are sometimes under a lot of stress, not making happiness a priority. A huge part of being happy is self-acceptance. To accept yourself, you must be willing to give up the little things you stress about, such as your size, shape, etc. If you learn to accept these little things as part of who you are, there is a big chance you will become happier with yourself. It is scientifically proven that if you compare yourself to others or strive to be something you aren't, you will have much more difficulty finding happiness. Becoming happy with yourself can be a difficult process, especially today due to the media and having a preconceived idea of how we are supposed to be. There are always going to be those who we look up to, but we don't need to strive to be them or look like them, but instead to strive to be happy in our own skin. Studies show that roughly 40% of our happiness is within our control. The people who raise us also have to do with a great deal of our level of future happiness. For example, if you live in an environment where the energy around you is negative, the outcome of your mood will most likely be negative. For your own sake, choose to be in environments and around people that increase your probability of happiness. The people who become the happiest and grow the most are also those who make truth and their own personal growth primary values. Those who know happiness is a choice are not held hostage by their circumstances, and they do not seek happiness in people or possessions. They understand when we stop chasing the world's definition of happiness, then we begin to see the experience of happiness has been right in front of us all along. For me, happiness has always been present in my life, but I always look for new ways to make myself happier. In certain situations, such as losing someone, or something you love, is an event which makes you sad. Yes, of course grieving is a part of our lives, but to overcome a sad state, you must find a way to make yourself happy again. In these situations, I tend to mope and be sad, but then realize life isn't going to wait up for me to be happy again. I need to find my own way to cope. Generally, if I'm feeling bad, I'll hang out with my friends or take a walk, which makes me feel momentarily happy. It is proven that if you avoid moving on in a sad situation, there is no way you're going to be happy again. If you get up and go outside or just do something active, there's a big chance you'll be able to be happy again and move on with your life. A lot of people say that money is happiness. This is true for some people. Statistics show that those who can afford to have their basic material needs taken care of are happier than those who cannot. This only applies to material needs. And studies also show that only 10% of our happiness comes from materials. After having your basic material needs met, additional money does not have any impact on your level of happiness, making money just an object. In the past, I have found myself looking for ways to be happier. In life, the only way to become more happy is to look for new ways to do so, and to stick to the basic fundamentals of your own happiness. When I am seeking happiness, I am always willing to try something new, or learn something that I didn't know before. Around certain times of the year, I find myself feeling more happy than others. Many people notice their levels of happiness generally rise in the period of time right around Christmas. This is because the most powerful way to increase your short-term feelings of happiness is to perform random acts of kindness to others. By giving something, you are not only making the other person happy, but their feelings of happiness rub off on you, giving you twice the amount of happiness as usual. Performing 5 acts of kindness in a week will increase your happiness for up to 3 months at a time. Many people do not realize that happiness is a choice. They stay stuck in old patterns and habits. The comfort of familiarity overflow into their emotions, as well as their physical lives. Fear of change and the unknown have them pretending to others and to themselves that they are content. When deep within, they long to laugh properly and have silliness in their life again. Life is a choice. It is your life. Choose consciously, choose wisely, choose honestly, choose happiness.